good evening, everyone. My name is Tanner Thomas, and I would like to honor you and welcome you to tonight's SC105 Little Family Reunion. Little did we know that so many members of our tight-knit group were so successful in their lives, and they've come here today to share their success stories. I myself started out as just a mere speech and debate student who eventually worked his way up through competing in both policy and extemporaneous speaking events. Both of these experiences have led to me and presented me with a great honor of tonight in being your Master of Ceremonies. So everyone here has one thing or another that brings them closer to us. And so we've gathered here tonight to celebrate these events in our lives, whether they be large or small, because they bring our family together. So first up, I have the great privilege this evening to introduce our first speaker, who is here with us to share his acceptance of the title, Mr. Footprints. Mr. Footprints is a title that has been presented to an exceptional male student who provides footprints for his peers to follow him in. Please welcome our next speaker, Kendrick Taylor.
This is an award that I never imagined I'd be nominated for, being that I've only been in this community and at the school for 2 short years. I would just like to say how extremely honored and humble I am to receive this award. Working hard at my academics is something that I've always strived for and taken great pride in, and that's what being Mr. Footprint is all about. I feel very honored to have teachers that have noticed my hard work and nominated me for Mr. Footprint. I am also humbled that my peers voted for me over 4 other very deserving friends and peers to receive this award. I want to thank my teachers for doing their very best in the classroom to always make sure me and my fellow students understand what is being taught, thus giving us the best chance to succeed in the classroom. They go above and beyond to make sure we are successful. A prime example of this is Mr. Seeger, my chemistry teacher. Mr. Seeger, multiple times a week, will open his classroom, sometimes till 6 or 7 at night, to tutor students. Not only does he tutor students in his chemistry classes, but he offers tutoring to any other student who needs help in science, as well as any student who is struggling in their math class. This is just a prime example of how much our teachers care about our students. So thank you, teachers. Lastly, I would like to thank my mom and dad for raising me to be the person I am today. They have given me everything I would ever ask for and make sure I always work hard in everything I do. They always are there to give me words of encouragement if I'm struggling or just feel like I want to give up. They're always there to help push me along. Winning this award is such a humbling experience and has given me and my family the chance to come together and celebrate. They're not here to just celebrate my achievement and what I have done, but they're also here to celebrate my parents' achievement in raising me to be the person I am today. On that note, thank you everyone who has helped me achieve this award.
Thank you, Kendrick. I'm sure as we all appreciate his active involvement in leading students in the right direction. Our next speaker tonight is here to accept, wrong page. Tonight, I have the great honor in presenting our next speaker and winner of the Best Male Actor of the Year award. A man who has overcome more adversity than most people know, and who grew up loving the original TV show, which has led him to earning his dream role in the movie, The Power Rangers. He will now come up here and deliver you his, you mind if I start over? I left notes around, but they weren't super clear for me. Tonight I have the great honor of presenting our next speaker and winner of the Best Male Actor of the Year award for his role in the movie, The Power Rangers. A man who has overcome more adversity than most people know, and who grew up loving the original show, which led him to earning his role in the movie. Please give a warm welcome to the Green Ranger himself, David Strain.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As you may know, I never thought I would be in this place ever in my life, but thankfully I'm here today. Power Rangers was always a show I grew up loving as a kid, and it means so much to my dear heart that I can accept this award today. I couldn't have made it this far without the help of my friends, and especially my family. My mother is always someone who motivated me to go to my hardest and to never give up. Every early Saturday mornings, I would get up in my Power Ranger outfit and I would fight the neighborhood cat. And my mom would be there to encourage me on, saying she hated that cat and I was doing everyone a favor. Even all the way up when I was 18 and my first tryout was for Peter Pan and I did the audition in my Power Ranger outfit. I was denied, and I was denied 20 more times for 20 different movies. I didn't know if it was the Power Ranger outfit or that I was too good at acting. But my mother never gave up on me and told me to always determine my hardest. So I continued my pursuit in the acting career. Eventually, I ended up getting this role of a lifetime, and I always wondered why they picked me. I was just a small kid. I was just a kid from a small western town who happened to be overly obsessed with Power Rangers. But I digress. For you see, this award doesn't mean best actor to me. This award means determination and family to me. For without my mother's motivation and my determination, I would have never gotten this award tonight. And again, thank you all for coming here.
Congratulations again to David for winning this final award, and may he participate in even more screencastings in the future. Next, it is with great pride that I introduce to you our next speaker who is here this evening to congratulate her brother, Jalen, and his wife, Autumn. As many of you know, she was the one trusted with the deed of helping Jalen pick out the perfect ring. Please welcome our next speaker, Kaya Warren.
I remember when I was first told that my big brother would be bringing home a friend. At that moment, me and my little sister thought about how she never submitted her possible sister-in-law application. But all that went out the window when we first met her and realized that she was more than just a friend. She was someone special. And to us, we would like to say she was his. As many of you know, me and my brother Jay grew up to have a close bond. That bond has not only led for me to be his listening ear and rationalizer, but also someone to help pick out the perfect ring for her. Now, it has led me to do this honorable toast, despite my horrible speaking skills. I would like to think that I should have been the best man. You two have proved that love is beyond expectations, good and bad. But falling in love with your best friend makes it all worth it. You two make the key elements of a healthy relationship transparent, but also very visible. Trust, communication, comfortability, humor, and respect. It all shines from you two. I love the way you two complement each other, from your style to your athleticism to your scholastic skills. It's like you two were meant for each other, a perfect fit. And I can see it all being passed down to my nieces and nephews. Your bond is also an admired gem. It's like to be best friends and lovers is something very, very rare to find these days. And I hope to find that too. As you look around the room, we're here all to say a big congratulations. But for me, I like to say, Jay, congratulations on finding the girl of your dreams that we spent hours talking about at night. Congratulations on finding someone who treats you and spoils you like the queen that you are. And knowing that that's my brother, I know it takes a lot out of him because he's a cheat special. But both of you, I'd like to congratulate you on finding your soulmate and getting to spend the rest of your life with them, to experience the most beautiful aspects of life with them right by your side. And also congratulations on joining together as one. Remember, you're surrounded by all positivity and support in this room, and especially for me. I pray that God sends many blessings to you guys for your marriage. I can continuously go on about your love and how I'm overly thankful to have Autumn as a sister finally. I love you guys. To Jay and
Thank you again, Kaya, and to Jay and Autumn, may you look forward to many happy years together. Our next speaker is a 22-year-old student here at Southeast Missouri State University, majoring in finance from St. Louis County, and a very large family. Through her life experiences, she has learned that family matters. It is going to teach you about the importance of family and why it is crucial to keep a strong bond with your family at all times. Please give a warm welcome to our next speaker, Alexis Berry.
I'm sure some of you all come from a fairly large family, but others come from a fairly small family. With that being said, no matter what the size, you should always cherish your family. At the end of the day, your family is your family, and there's no way around it. You are born into that family because you're meant to be there. I've always heard it saying that your cousins are your first best friends, and that no one can understand your crazy family like your cousins. And I'm sure for most of us that is very true. Growing up, my cousins were my first friends. In fact, they were my only friends and my best friends. We went to the same school for elementary and middle school, and we attended the same daycare, which my grandma ran from her house. So at school, at recess, we really never worried about anybody else. Like, it was just us that we knew. But as we got older, we all separated and went to different schools, and so that friendship kind of died because we stopped communicating as well. And I see that in families around me. Like, you know, the smaller kids are close when they're younger, but as we all get older, we are part ways and forget about each other. In today's society, I hear a lot of people saying that family can be your worst enemy. Although this is true, I feel like this is something that should never came about. Family is supposed to be the one that, you know, supports you, love you, be there for you, and never judge you no matter what. But over the years, I see that these strong family bonds are slowly declining, and some fairly fast. Each family has its own reasons for what they do, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that we all need each other. The feeling of being loved and cared for by your mom, your dad, auntie, uncle is probably one of the best feelings in the world. And with all of the bad things going on in the world today, I really think that we all should keep our family close. We should take advantage of the time that we have with them because at the end of the day, those bonds should never be broken. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexis. And may we all keep our lesson to heart before we leave today. But I believe that wraps up tonight's gathering. But don't let this goodbye be the last time that we see each other. I want you all to continue to meet up wherever possible and share your experiences with one another. And after all, it is family that brings us all together. As we finish our evening together, let's give our speakers one last round of applause.